Welcome back, Guardians, to another Destiny video, and in today's Destiny video we are going to be looking at patch 1.1.1 and the patch notes and the things that have changed and updated since we recently got the update due to the maintenance yesterday, I believe. So there is a lot of different things that have been fixed, but mainly the weapons have been balanced, and we'll talk about them. So first, the general things. Fixed an issue in which armor with perks that increase ammunition carrying capacity resulted in ammunition loss upon respawn. So when you was losing ammo due to that perk, that has now been fixed. Decreased over penetration value for weapons with armor piercing perks. Fixed an issue where items from PS3 360 demo were using old power values and just been adjusted to regular levels. The Song of EU weapon tooltip now advertises the correct magazine size. Shoot to loot 2-second cooldown added to the perk to prevent extra ammunition gains while ammunition bricks despawn. Dark Breaker perk will now correctly damage Hive Shriekers. Snap Discharge will now increase attack speed as per description. Thunderer perk has now has priority on the 4th Horseman tooltip. And Full Auto fixed issues in which the weapon perk stopped working while the trigger was being held down. So all them little random general things have been sorted. But the actual weapon rebalancing goes like this. So for auto rifles, reduce the base damage of auto rifles by 2.5%. Reduced effective range values too, so auto rifles seem to have been nerfed quite a bit. Pulse rifles have an increased base damage of 9.7%, so they have really made pulse rifles powerful. I'm really looking forward to seeing the change in pulse rifles because I believe they're incredibly underrated and should not be. Hand cannons slightly reduced effective range and slightly reduced initial accuracy, so they've been nerfed as well. Fusion rifles, widened blast pattern on fusion rifle burst cone and reduced starting ammunition in PvP, so fusion rifles have also been nerfed. The widened blast pattern means that you've got less chance of hitting a single enemy with all 3 bullets. So in the activities section for strikes, the weekly heroic strike now is a match-made activity, so we now have matchmaking on weekly heroics. Strikes will be less likely to repeat in matchmaking rotations for full fire teams, so if you're in a team with 2 friends, you won't get the same strikes over and over again, hopefully. Or there's a reduced chance at least. So PvP players will now unlock all playlists simultaneously when unlocking the Crucible. Added a new notification when they unlock. Crucible maps will be less likely to repeat. Guardians no longer drop heavy ammunition when killed in PvP. Guardians now drop much less special ammunition when killed in PvP. Completed matches will now award gear with the proper power level. And they fixed a bug where there was no audio playing for that bullet that kills them. Iron Banner. The playlist now contains smaller maps in rotation, and focused aggression bounty can now be completed with headshots from pulse rifles, scout rifles and hand cannons, so you don't have to use auto rifles. So that seems like really good all-round fixes in my opinion. All the balances seem warranted and I'm really impressed with what they've done. So for the items, they've fixed an issue in which Xur didn't bring exotic engrams, so he will be bringing exotic engrams with him. Crota's End completion emblem will now be sent to the postmaster when your inventory is full. Ammunition consumables will now work when your player inventory is full. So when you have a full inventory, your heavy ammo syntheses and other synthesi should still work. Fixed issues that prevented qualifying players who had deleted their characters from claiming the Tumbler Sparrow from Tess Everest in the tower. And now the big thing, the user interface. Character inventory screen now displays faction reputation and weekly mark counters, so you don't have to run around the tower finding the specific people to check on all your stuff. Players in public spaces will no longer see voice notifications when a player is match made. When a player in a match made fire team enters, players will now see improved notifications when teammates join and depart the fire team and team chat channels. There's a whole lot of things that have been added and changed for Grimoire cards, which I'm just not going to get into. DLC and patch systems have been improved. Xbox One upsell from trial version to full version no longer makes you leave the game. Improved networking resilience for packet reordering. Network improvements for certain routers. So there's loads of things that have been fixed across the board. The 2 things that I am most excited for are the buffs to the pulse rifles and the user interface inventory screen, so you'll probably see that on screen somewhere as well. and on top of that some other gameplay. So that is the patch updates, guys. If you're wondering, I will leave a link in the video description to all the things that have changed. You can go and read them if you want to you know, just read it for yourself and all that good stuff. So I hope that helped you a little bit and you've learned what's changed and such things. If you did, drop a like, leave some comments, leave some feedback, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.